Today we are going to open this little package up, and in here should be one DSI XL, a black one, and it is supposedly untested. I can never really trust that. Never really trust it when it says untested. Whether it be they know it's definitely faulty or they've cocked it up themselves. Let's get the amp meter going and let's see what the damage is. First we'll try and charge it. Oh, first we're not going to charge it. That charging port is stuffed. Off to a great start. Not too difficult to do though. So let's open her up. Find out if there's anything else going on inside. Battery cover off first. We've got a battery. Yeehaw. I'm going to take this whole back cover off. We're going to try another battery first. See if it boots. Oop. Okay. Bottom screen's flashing. Top screen's not even attached properly, and we're missing all the little rubber feet there. Someone's opened this before. I'm going to say they've attempted the top screen swap and failed. So why not open it up? What? Okay, so they failed the top screen and then maybe thought it was a fuse, or the other way around. And they tried to jump the fuse. This makes it so much worse knowing it's a prior repair attempt. Who knows what dicky things they may have done. Here's to hoping it's just the top screen, just the charging port, and we'll see if there's anything wrong with that fuse, or if they just tried to jump it for no reason because they thought, hey, top screen didn't fix it. Let's inspect this cable. There's definitely a tiny tear on the edge of it. I don't know if that's enough to actually stop it, but anyway, look, bottom screen flashing, top screen doing nothing. Is a classic case of top screen not working. So we'll strip it down. We'll get this top screen out, see if I've got any top screens to put in it, and go from there. Alright, so I've got my new top screen. Have a look at this old one. I don't know if it's easy to tell from there, but that soldering job is not great. So we absolutely know, we already knew it was prior repair attempt, but you know, that just further solidifies that case, I guess. So we can take those speakers off the old one, put them onto this new one, and hope it's a mission success. These top screens, they're quite known for being a pain in the ass, a royal pain in the ass. But yeah, I've done a few of these before. I've never done one on a DSI XL actually, but you know, they're all fairly similar. So we've got the flux going, finding the solder, unleaded. Where is it? There we go, we got it. Make some nice little balls. Sweet. Let's get these old ones off. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come on. I think I've said it before, but these ribbons, they do have little indicators on there, positive and negative. If you do forget, if you take them both off and forget, you know, have a look. You'll see a little positive sign and a negative sign. Quite handy and nice of them, I guess. Or, you know, check it out on the line. Plenty of videos showing it. This next one moved across. And once that's done, we can think about trying to line it back up in our shell. Not too difficult, that part. The difficult bit is threading this cable through the hinge, doing the rolly roll. You know, it's where things can go wrong. So we're replacing that little metal ring, circle, whatever you want to call it, because it didn't have it before. It does actually serve a purpose. It stops the top screen coming off from the hingy piece like that and tugging on the cable so much. So we need to do our nice tight roll. Tighter the better. So we can slot it through that hinge and ring at the same time. I've got the camera screen, the camera ribbon on top of the screen ribbon, so they go through at the same time, and slowly but surely push it through. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me, like it feels like it's giving birth in a way when you're slowly getting that cable through that hinge ring. It's just weird. It's a weird little birthing process, maybe. Need to swap the what's Madoobie lens. That's right, it's been taken off before. Yep, look at that, easy. Get the adhesive off too. I'll line that up. That can be a little bit of a pain, this bit, to be honest. There we go. Skipped over that fluff. Lined it up. We'll get the protective piece of plastic off this new screen. Quickly put the lens on. I've got the compressed air on standby. Don't want to get any dust in there. Dust, hair, dust, boogers, who knows what can get in there between now and then. Give it a spray. Squirt, squirt. Okay, looks alright. A little bit skew with. We'll straighten it up. Alright, with that in, I'm going to put all the wiring stuff back in. Speakers in place. Camera as much as in place as it can be. Microphone, and of course the little Wi-Fi thing on my bob. that thing. Run them through their little respective guides. They do have little plasticky guides which they pop into. So let's go back to the board. We've got the top screen in its place, so let's get this board repaired so that we're able to put the pieces together. Okay, that wasn't even soldered on properly. That was doing absolutely nothing. You can hear that. Fuse is continuous. Check the EM10, also continuous. Let's get this port off. I'm going to leave that fuse on there since it's continuous. I think they were on the wrong track trying to jump that fuse, so port spot first, test it, see if we need to do the fuse after. Bam. Clean that up. We call that old solder off, get the holes clean, so we can place our new port in nice and gently. Here we are now at the painful bit that no one likes. Getting the cable from the top thing through the hinge piece, the lower hinge piece, whatever it's called. Probably not, yeah, could call it a hinge piece, I guess. Lower frame, let's go with lower frame. It's quite fiddly. You need to get it in on the right angle without ripping it, being too rough with it, and actually getting it through. I usually put the two ribbons through first and worry about the two normal cables after, because they need to run through, well, they are running through the middle, but once it's through the actual hinge piece, you want to insert them through as well and then pull them through from the other side so they stay in the middle of those ribbons. So if they end up on the outside of it, problems. So those are through. Need to gently slide the two bits together, get the ribbons across. Bam. I'm going to get this lower frame reassembled, all the buttons in, screen in, power board in, and with all those little pieces in place, we're just going to put a couple screws back into it. We're going to test it before completely reassembling it to see if we've had a bit of a win here. If that goes to plan, we'll put it all back together and do a final test, but let's just worry about this lower frame for now. Another part that can be quite fiddly, attaching the actual ribbon to the board. This one's on the lower side of the board, so it needs to be done before the board is placed back into the shell. They need to be in all the way, otherwise you'll still get that flash, shut down. No good. Feels a bit tight, but it looks fairly close. So I think we're just gonna have to roll with that. It should be alright. Yeah, should be alright. Almost ready to fire her up. Give it its first test run. Do both those cables, both for the lower screen. Yeah, Wi-Fi board, battery. Alright, see if we get some charge. Amp meter on standby. Oh, we have amperage. We have amperage. We have orange light. Okay, it's a good start. Let's see if we get some images. Oh, straight up, easy done. Easy done. Love it. Alright, I'll get this completely reassembled and then we should give it a little test and make sure that all the other functions are working. Buttons, triggers, touchscreen, game slot. Right, game, reading, good. Happy with that. Touchscreen working. Going to pick that chat. See how accurate this touchscreen is. Looks pretty good. L&R functioning, other buttons, face buttons, all good. Yes, alright, I'm going to call this one a success. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.